word.
What am I looking at here?
Um. This. Go away. Go away. All right. Well. Hello.
Well,
Let me
Hello.
just make sure there's no picture in here that have like Kirsten in it. I don't think I saved the ones that have Kirsten. So, well, I did, but not on my desktop. I saved them on my phone. All right, none of them are. Let me go through the trip ones first. Okay, hello, everyone in here?
Hello.
welcome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who ain't in here?
I don't know.
Penguin.
I hate that guy.
Isn't he
Alright.
in Mexico? Wait, he's in here.
Who's not in here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's the
Look,
dog doing?
that's Bibian touching Iggy. That's a dog.
It was just a dog on the side of a street, to be fair.
Look at
Like
this.
the Oh,
So
that's
it's
me.
Haggy
Oh,
at the aquarium, right?
I was trying to bait people.
But
with
there's
that.
some kid there who was playing with it. He
Bro,
barged in.
that no. The kid was not playing there. The kid walked. He had like the kid's family. I saw what happened. The kid's family saw what I was doing. The shower stopped. The kid pushed the button again.
What you?
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, look at all these
that
fish.
kid tried to fuck with me.
Look at them all.
Those aren't fish, you stupid bitch.
They're sea
They're
turtles.
little Doritos. They're little
There's-
sea
are those
Doritos.
stingrays?
They're
Called
actual
turtles?
sea turtles.
Isn't that a
Bro.
These are not sea
stingray?
turtles.
They're
No,
the
they're
enemy of
stingrays.
humanity, bro.
Why? Because they killed Steve Irwin?
Yes.
Where the fuck are we looking? The camera's over here, but we're both looking over here.
Yeah, what are you all looking at?
Why are we looking
think you
off to the
just-
side?
I think you just realized you're cockeyed.
No,
her too. We're both looking over here, but the camera's
We're looking at the
in here.
camera.
What?
Oh,
We're
but
looking at the camera.
we're looking
There's
at the
one side of the phone that has the camera on it. I was looking at the camera.
oh, look at this guy.
Why do you have that face?
This is the face I had. Me and him had the same face. Oh, look. Oh.
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 We were just doing that
Ah.
today. We were just doing
Oh.
We just kept doing it to
Ah.
that guy.
Hey, speak.
What?
Oh.
You're just
Ah.
chilling.
Okay.
Minimize that shit.
I am. I'm making sure these things and this is going. Like the frame.
He's nuts.
I was checking OBS.
You look like an OBS.
Oh,
Oh,
this is the
I
Seaquarium.
can't. This is so blurry. Where are your
Yeah, what the
faces?
Yeah, why the
Right
fuck
there.
is the picture so blurry?
Alright, there it goes.
Oh, I thought
Because
could
you
see the
took it from a
resolution.
mile away.
No, it's a good picture. I don't know why it's coming out blurry.
Oh,
Maybe because the
maybe it's
internet
'cause-
is bad.
No, maybe because. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have nitro.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Sucks to suck.
I'll post all of them after we're done. I'll post them all in the pic shit.
Why don't you just post them in picture and have us look at them
Because you're going to be
Oh.
seeing.
that way?
Because I want to talk about them as they come. You know?
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
post them as we go, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. Vivian, can you do that? Like Ness?
What?
So like, okay.
Can I do what?
Nothing, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll just post them after. It's going to take a while to do that. I'll just post all of them
you're
after.
you're dumb. You're literally dumb.
But
He's
look-
punching me.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, there was a lot of domestic abuse
Oh.
on the trip.
We were
Oh,
holding
yeah?
on
This
this
picture
anchor.
fucking sucks.
How? Oh, because he's in it?
Ray's just sitting there.
Bro, what the fuck? Stop zooming in on me.
Bro, that's too close.
Yeah, stop it.
We be hugging. Oh, look, it's Mario with
Who is
Zach.
that?
It's Zach.
some. It was
Oh.
some guy who was on the bench, and Mario decided to hug him. He was drunk.
Are we?
Nope,
So
that's Zach. That's not just something.
That's
That was-
Haggy.
Oh,
That's
fuck
Haggy
you.
playing Dance Dance Revolution.
That's because he zoomed in on my fucking face. You bitch. You fucking
I'm gonna
bitch.
make it an emote.
Don't-
That's them playing air hockey.
Oh, this was rigged. No, I'm
I
actually
took
so
a
mad
video
about
of
this.
it. I took a
Dude,
video.
This is so fucking rigged. This is the most
I-
rigged shit
There's a
ever.
video on your phone, Hattie, or maybe Bibian's. But
No,
so
I do not
Hattie's
have it.
so Bibian was dunking on Hattie. It was like 5-1.
Absolutely not.
So bad at fucking
So
don't
here's
listen
the
to
real
that.
Story.
I'm really bad at
Apparently-
it.
Apparently, Vivian's goal just didn't work. So every time I tried to score, it just wouldn't process.
This-
Deadass would just not process.
He did like 3 scores in a row and it
lost.
didn't count any of them, and he lost because because Hattie. Look at this. This is a big Pac-Man table. That's Damien and Hattie playing.
No, that was Galaga. Well, yeah, that's
Oh.
Pac-Man.
Oh, we found the SpongeBob machine. We didn't get cards. I spent like $20 on it. Didn't get nothing. We
Gambled.
went mini golfing. She's pogging.
No, that's not pogging.
Oh, look at this.
You're
That's
fucking
me
pogging.
and Sonic.
That's the Sonic voice actor, and Hattie getting his doll signed is what the guy called it. That's Sonic,
Yeah,
and
he-
he said, "Oh, you got a doll."
Yeah, I was just like, I
Fred,
don't.
yeah,
You
that's
see,
good.
here's my like theory going into this. I was like, I don't need to like. I mean, that's like cool and everything. I just want my shit signed. I was
Wow,
just-
Hattie.
He paid
mean, that's
$100 to not talk to him. Everyone else spent like
No, I-
5
I
minutes
had
up there
a- I had a
talking with him.
good
He spent literally
conversation
30 seconds.
Yeah, I just
Everyone else had 5 minutes with Sonic. Hattie said 30 seconds is good for me, and then left.
Hattie's just too good. He's just too
Yeah.
cool, you know.
He said, "Sign my doll," and then he left.
No, I also got a metal print, which is actually sick.
Oh, that's Bibian's costume. She hand painted it, the morph suit too.
Robbed.
Look at, I didn't notice this. Look at this. Who the fuck is this?
Uh-oh. They were onto us.
They were looking at that doll. Oh,
Oh, this is when.
Oh!
this is when-
Who is that?
No.
That's so
this is when
I gave him a kiss. Mwah,
Ugh.
mwah, mwah, mwah.
Help me.
Makes him so fucking
Mwah.
retarded, bro.
Stop.
They both look
Is that what-
retarded.
Yeah, I clapped Hattie.
That's literally what it looks like. Why?
Hattie's part of my harem. It's true.
Awful. Gross. Terrible.
You look so pleased with yourself.
Damien. That
All right.
bitch.
So that was some trip pictures I took. And then here are some con pictures. So that was the silver chair without it, without the arms, without the vacuum tube. So he wasn't done at this point. That was me and Bibian. So Kirsten fully handmade this costume. Well, besides the stocking and shoes, but the shirt, the hood, the mask, the belts, you know. So she actually just made a Shy Gal. She cut and dyed that wig. That used to be a white wig that was super long and straight. She cut it and dyed it. So everything is she made. But enough about that. Look at what Bibian made. Look at this thing.
That's really nice.
Oh no, that's me. I was talking about Bibian.
What?
Tab, why did you know you went to Otaku Fest?
Who are you? What?
Tapu?
That's not even my skin tone.
Wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh,
Why is it coming
Oh,
out like
it's
that?
broken.
I fucking
Hello?
remember
I don't
this.
know.
What
I
is
was
going
just,
on?
I was tired.
Hold on, listen.
Dude, Hattie.
This wasn't even you.
I can't zoom in.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
Either way, Salt. I'll kind of explain.
But-
Salt was just like, literally shaking his ass, doing like over again, like over and over again. I
I'll
was just
send it. I'll
sitting-
send the video after, again.
It's pretty good.
But Silver Chariot, Polnareff. Don't look. Look.
Hold up. Do you have the other picture? Hold up.
Huh?
Look at this. Look at that
It might
stance.
Look at
That's a good stance.
Good background.
This was the JoJo meet. There was a lot of JoJo characters around.
This was like the one time I was not with them. I wanted to explore.
Yeah, we had a lot of. Look, it's Iggy. She's holding him. This guy had the Iggy, the Avdol.
No, it was the
Oh,
Joseph.
Joseph. I think this is from One Piece. This big ass skeleton. It was a huge statue.
Oh yeah, it's Brooke.
It was huge.
Brooke
I
is
like that
7
this
feet
Joseph
tall.
had the hermit purple, and he had like some face mask and paint on.
Yeah, he had like a face paint on.
It's actually way cooler.
Oh, this guy came up to me and was like, "I follow you on Instagram." I was like, "Huh?" He was Sokka. He
Oh,
looked
shit.
really cool.
It's Sokka.
I remember what this was from.
Oh, look, Tapu. I said I didn't win. I won.
Oh, you did win.
Yeah,
you did
this guy is the one who gave me the trophy.
So
What
you
is he?
lied.
He's a Sith or a Star Wars character. I don't know what
Technically,
exactly, but
two judges wanted to give him the trophy.
yeah.
That guy
So
stole him first.
so I got a judge's choice. So I was their personal favorite. Like, so the awards go. There's like a few awards. There's the best. The awards go like you use different skill sets and make one costume. So you got novice, journey, and master. I'll show you who won novice. It's fucking crazy. Their costume was the best one there, and they were in
Yeah,
novice.
oh my god, dude, the novice one was insane.
Don't say who it
thought
was
he had-
though, but
I won't, but it's just crazy.
so the judge's choice means it was their personal favorite. The other trophies mean they acknowledge the multiple things, like the skill level of it. But I had two
Oh, yeah.
judges come up to me. Well, this judge picked me for his judge's choice, and then after, later in that day, or the next day or something. The other judge came up to me. He was like, "I was gonna pick you for my judge's choice, but the other one beat me to it first, so I had to give it to my second favorite." Like that was his exact words. So
Okay.
if he had to give it to his second favorite and he was gonna pick me, that means I was his first favorite.
Yeah.
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 I don't know about that one. The math don't add up.
But see,
I was
All the
literally
numbers.
there.
And
Oh.
my judge's award is going to someone
yeah,
I
this
thought
is
had a
Oh, wait.
really cool
Why
paint
isn't the
job.
sound playing?
Used iridescent
Oh.
paints very well.
oh, that's why the sound isn't playing. I didn't do it right for you guys. Hold on.
Are you?
I forgot how Discord works.
I see.
There.
Oh, and now it's not blurry or as blurry.
And my
You can hear it
judge's
now?
award is going
Yep. Yeah.
to someone I thought had a really cool paint job. He used iridescent paints very well. His costume looked like it came straight from the cartoon. I picked the Silver Chariot.
Okay, so listen. Listen to the reaction.
Oh. Yeah. so fucking
I knocked down the
stage.
entire stage over here.
Yeah.
I was the one filming. I can't believe I didn't get it. All you see is the curtain like
Yeah.
coming down on
Do
the
you
side.
do you see this like stand thing?
Yeah.
Imagine that falling over and hitting a cosplayer.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you
It fell on
fucking
top of
idiot.
some girl sitting down. I was like, oh fuck.
You fucking idiot.
No, it was your fucking shoulders too.
Yeah, it was. I felt it. It pulled on my shoulder, and I took one step forward, and it knocked down the whole wall onto some
That's
chick
crazy.
sitting down. And then I saw a comment on Instagram saying, I really like that Silver Chariot and how he destroyed the stage. It showed the power of his stand or his cosplay or something.
Good, good comment.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
But I was dying. Tell Bibian, tell him what I looked like when you walked up to me. Like the heat in that room with how many people were in there.
That
I was
fucking room
the
sucked.
entire con. I didn't have a drop of sweat while wearing that armor because it was like 60, 50
No,
degrees
this
outside.
room was super hot. Even in the audience,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
in the con waiting for this because it was like 20 minutes of waiting. I felt like I jumped in a pool. I was soaked. I was dying in this shit. But
And
look
the
at
thing
this.
is, you were not
Oh.
the person I felt the most bad for. That goes to one of the other people who I felt so
Oh, look, look, look.
Is that you going up? Yeah. Here, press the zoom in.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Let's welcome RJ Creative as Vegeta from
Vegeta.
It's the gay version.
and next is our baddie as we rip Neo, a Matrix and B.
Oh, this announcer was so fucking weird.
He's the announcer. He's the announcer every time.
Salt as Silver Chariot from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Why didn't you say your name?
Because I use
Me
salt on
screaming.
Instagram. I use salt on Instagram, so I use that at every con so people know who I am.
That's me screaming.
Vivian, I will say it's not as worse as the people sitting next to me. They were far worse. I was sitting next
I was
to
like,
a
alright,
group
yeah.
of 16-year-olds. I was sitting next to a group of 16-year-olds. They were fucking screaming at the top.
Oh
of
my
their
god.
lungs.
Look at this guts.
Oh yeah, this guts was
I'm
sick.
trying.
Oh,
He kind of hit his face.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hit his face.
he hit his face even more, and I told him, could you
Like,
could you
not.
could you make it so I could see your face? And he did that pose instead.
Yeah,
Like,
his sword was more up here, so he put it more in front of his face. He said, "You telling Guts what to do?" I really like this gyro. He had the gold teeth.
balls. He had the balls.
Right, yo.
Look, you can see the paint job, how it is actually reflective.
I see
you can see
Patty's
my pink-
lips.
Yeah, yeah.
I see him
yeah,
blushing.
Yeah.
That's both our cosplays.
I
Like-
know a lot of these pictures were taken by
Vivian's
viewers
paint job
who-
looks exactly how Hierophant Green's is, but Hierophant Green's like armor is just black lines. Look what Bibian did for fucking Silver Chariot. Those blues are not painted.
You're gonna have
As
to
a-
post pictures, bro.
No, but I'm saying the colors. These blues are not. Oh, look, my eyes. But the blue highlights on it aren't blue things painted directly on it. The blue is a color shift that's painted across the entire armor. But look here. There's no blue, right? There's no blue here. There's no blue on this shoulder. There's no blue on this leg. But all of the armor has the color shift on it. So in light, as I walk through light, it like shimmers with blues and purples as I walk in sunlight. And you know what I mean? When I walk in sunlight, it goes more purple. When I walk in shade, it's more blue. You get what I mean? She did such a good job with this paint job. And the reason I won is because of the paint job. They were like, so there's prejudging, right? And they were gushing about the paint job the whole time.
That's why I laughed when I said it, because that was
Bibian's
not you.
paint job is the reason it
Yeah.
won. I focused on foam. She helped me with foam too. But like, do you get the idea I'm saying? Like how the blues
Yeah.
are not actually
Yeah.
painted. It's color shift. It's so good. It's
Yeah.
see, there's no blue here. There's no
That's
purple.
really good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. That was cool.
What's
Oh.
that?
Enclave
Yeah.
power armor, Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's Bibian's favorite power armor, I think. Or no, it's the bug one.
I mean, well,
look,
the
we
Enclave
found a,
one is
We found a Star Platinum.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah.
We hung out with her for a bit. She was pretty neat. And then they bought something from her store. She was
Look,
actually-
Elden Ring armor.
I didn't use that. God damn it.
This
Why did I use
I
that?
think the Virgil. I got a different picture with him that's better looking. I don't like the background and the angle. But we met them again a different day when Bibian was Hierophant Green instead of Polnareff, which was cool. Oh,
We were in the back rooms. We were in the back rooms.
Yeah, it literally is the back rooms.
we could show them one point your video where you took the whole thing where I was Nero and you were Doppio.
Oh yeah.
See, look at this. It's Schloopy. It's Jotaro.
Huh?
Yeah.
How'd he get there?
Jotaro with the Yeezys.
Jeebus.
It's the Shy Guy meetup thing, I guess.
No, they were just a bunch of shy guys out front,
Mm.
and they were like, "Yo."
We see her at every convention.
Oh,
that honestly.
so
that
look,
fucking Homelander was so
We
cool.
went as a contest as these two, so we got put as a group entry. But Homelander was with two other The Boys superhero, and they won the group entry. They were the only other group.
Well, I will say, okay.
This
I will
Homelander
say,
looks
and
exactly like Homelander, though.
Yeah. I will say he
It's a store-bought costume, but so is mine, so I guess it's
He
fair.
nailed their mannerisms perfectly. Like
Oh.
all of the boys characters nailed. Oh yeah, also
Bruh.
critical. But the Homelander was so like, it felt like I could felt the tension within him. It was really cool. He was like in character almost the entire.
A frog?
Is that
No,
that
it's
Bubble Buddy?
That's Bubble Buddy.
Bubble Buddy.
What the fuck?
She has a Bubble Buddy tattoo.
I didn't even see that.
That was like my favorite cosplay of the convention.
That was Bibian's
What's the
favorite
critical?
cosplay.
Yeah,
my
I
favorite
pointed it out.
cosplay. My favorite cosplay
Wait, where
was
is it?
this.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's the
he
one-
won Novice. He
yeah.
was in Novice. That was his first costume he ever made.
He
Oh,
fucking
wow.
looked sick. He was so,
Novice
he's
doesn't
so
mean
sick.
your skill level. Novice means how many cosplays you've made or whatever. He's Ainz Al Ghul from Overlord when he goes
No,
human.
he's the
Oh, I never
adventure
watched
version.
It's
Overlord.
Momonga, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still Ainz.
Mo man.
Fucking Clark Kent,
Killmonger.
Superman. Dumbass.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Wait,
What?
what?
Spoilers.
Dio.
Why
They're
do you
both
use a
looking
picture
at
where
the
we're
camera.
both looking?
I don't know.
I had one where I'm not looking.
Yeah, I know. I saved it on the wrong. It's the correct pictures on the Instagram where they're not looking, but for some
I'm
reason I
pretty sure
saved the
that's
one
the
where they're
same-
looking.
That's the
It's the Virgil.
That's the yeah, no, I was gonna say the Dio was the Star Platinum, but that was day one.
No, yeah, it wasn't the Star Platinum. Oh, look at
was
this.
not.
This was awesome. Boomy and
Oh, I
Zuko.
like-
Is it?
Boomy and Zuko. King Boomy and Zuko.
Ah.
He was at a rave. I saw a video of him at a rave jamming out.
Oh yeah, he had his
His
wig
yeah, he
cap
had this
off.
off. He
His
had everything
bald
else.
cap off, so
He
he had like.
He had actual hair, but he was like jamming. He was flexing his pecs and everything while jamming at a rave.
Oh, that guy. This guy was the Dora the Explorer, but JoJo, right?
I think they
Wasn't
both
that
were.
him?
I think they both were.
Were
doing
they?
this. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's the everyone who
Winners.
won.
Salt blocked the Mo man.
Yeah, I accidentally blocked Momomo or whatever. I looked at him and said, "Hey, good job." We were like talking about each other's armor and how we liked them in the back, but his is retardedly good. I like this one. Oh, look at this car. It's a good car.
Oh.
I think my favorite. Oh, pseudo armor. That's my favorite car.
The actual suit of
Is
armor?
it?
It's actual metal.
Yeah.
I
Must
love
be so
finding knights at
uncomfortable to watch.
conventions.
He looks so uncomfortable.
This Miku is like scared of my sword, I guess. I like swung it upward to get into position. She
The
got
amount of
scared.
times that Salt almost hit me in the face with his fucking sword is insane. He would just be swinging it at me, and I'm like, bro,
This is
you are
the
inches.
so what we're gonna do. Our next JoJo cosplays are Rohan and Heaven's Door. I'm gonna be Heaven's Door. Vivian's gonna be Rohan. And then it's going to be Giorno. Vivian's Giorno, and I'm going to be Gold Experience. And then our one after, we want to do. I'm going to be Jolene, and she's going to be Stone Ocean. So this is the exact outfit I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Jolene.
The wig
without-
and everything?
Yeah, I want everything. Well, not I want like a a male hairstyle, but same color. I'm going to be. I'm not cross dressing. I'm gender bending. I guess. It's going to be her outfit. So, but I mean, in JoJo they wear,
Yeah.
feminine clothes anyway. So it's completely in. I just want the hair to be.
Masculine.
Yeah, I want a masculine haircut with her hair color. I don't want the hair buns, or the bangs. But exactly everything else, I want the exact same. Luffy.
Luffy?
Luffy.
Luffy.
That was the second we went into the con. I think the armor came out fucking awesome, right? It's not even done
Yeah.
is the thing. Like, I still need to put silver in here, and then in the back of it, I need to put 2 more tubes and another strip of silver. And then I gotta coat the whole thing in Oh, and then we need to put silver on the shoulders here.
Yeah, we
And
need to put
silver's
silver on a
on
bunch
here.
of the morph suit
Yeah, so it's not even done.
because it peeks out too much. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not even done. It still needs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It needs 6 more spots painted on the morph suit to be silver, and then it needs 2 more tubes in the back because I figured no one's looking at the back for a picture. I don't need the tubes because we were on a time crunch. So to save time, I didn't paint or put tubes. It saved maybe like half a day of time. But the next time we wear it, I don't know when the next time we wear it is. Maybe well, we're going to a tattoo convention Friday on the 27th. An anime tattoo convention. I'm gonna get the Joestar birthmark on my shoulder. Bitch.
Nice. What?
Where was I when you took this picture?
Pissing, I think.
Oh,
Maybe.
What? Jesus Christ.
I like how my makeup was. Bibian did it. I was doing the hand pose wrong. This hand is supposed to go over here.
no,
Like, it's the same thing. No, it's supposed to end on this side of his face, not this side.
no.
Oh.
What you're doing wrong is the bottom hand is on top of the elbow
Oh.
of the other arm,
Oh.
but
See,
it looks
this is
good
her
anyways.
Without her eyes. We didn't make the eyes at this point. Oh, here's the JoJo photo shoot with everyone. Hattie wasn't here for it, so he didn't see it. But that was the JoJo photo
Yeah.
shoot. That was everyone there. There's us. I'm glad she
Yeah.
was the only. I'm glad you were the only Polnareff there.
Yeah, on that day, yeah.
Yeah, because we met 2 other Polnareffs on previous days, but she was the only Polnareff there. I'm happy about that. Because I want it to be your stand, not 3 people's stand. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both, next time we do it, we both have to do the correct pose. I did the pose wrong. I didn't put the arm overlapping correctly, and you had to
Oh,
bend
he
your arm.
does do a boy pose. So I wasn't doing an incorrect pose. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
the one that I wanted to do was him bending his arm, and I was doing the wrong
That's
one.
Zach. Oh, this guy here. Well, he was standing here. He set this up and took pictures, like a really cool pictures of me and Bibian. And so the entire con, like you saw the poses. I was alternating between 3 poses: a arm back sword up pose, a sword up pose without the arm back, like more of a thrusting attack. So this one was the pose I used for, like, because in some pictures Silverchair it's like floating behind Polnareff, and he's doing like this, right? His legs are more like ballerina, like they're touching each other at the toes, but physically can't do that. So this was the floating pose. I had the sword at my chest pointing upward, like he's standing still. So I had a floating pose, a standing still pose, and a attack thrusting pose. So I had 3 poses I alternated between each, like, picture, depending on where the person was standing. This is the sword up pose, and then and that's the thrusting pose. So see, that's all 3 poses I did. But when he took a picture, he asked us for like 8 different poses. We had to keep coming up with ones. We did a back-to-back pose, which I assume looked nice. I haven't seen it. But we did one where I was wrapping around Bibian with my arms, more like how Giorno is wrapping around Gold Experience. So it was like as if I was Giorno and she was Gold Experience, the way we were wrapping around each other. And that one, when he showed us, looked really fucking cool. Oh, there, see? That's him taking pictures of us.
Ooh.
Nice.
But there's other pictures that I can show on here. This one's at 82 now. This is 110.
Can't see what you're looking at.
Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
There we go.
Hello.
Stop stream. Give me a second. Making sure stream's still going. Yeah, it is. Okay. So you see this now?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that when I open that, or probably not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these are again just all the same pictures I just showed. But I wanted to show the tags because in here there's a really cool look. There was the Rathos hunter I follow on Instagram. He went there. I was like, oh my fucking god. He at the convention we went to before, he was a Halo Spartan. This one he was a Rathos hunter. He didn't post about it until the day the con was over, so I didn't even know he was there. But in some videos he was like interacting with like Doug Dimmadome. This Doug Dimmadome. I saw that Doug Dimmadome in this room. So I must have just been a little too early or just barely missed him. Like, oh my god, you know? You know how much, look how
Yeah.
fucking perfect it looks. It's exact.
Yeah.
But there's me. I'm yucking. This one was really cool. I like this picture. Oh, that's another thing I didn't show. This one got 1,800 likes on this person's. Oh, we met a Jujutsu Kaisen. So that was cool. I liked his. I like that character. And then these people just show the same pictures that I... Because we would take pictures as people were... Like, if someone asked for a picture of us, we would be like, oh, could we take one with you too? So it's the same picture that we have that they have.
Yeah.
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 What was I going to say?
course.
Oh, this is what I was going to search. Screenshots.
Bitch.
Well, you tired, bro?
Me?
So screenshots
Oh, God.
show... These are some of my older con pictures. Like I have when I went as the Ava. So goofy looking, right? Oh, give me a second. It's doing it again. There. See? Oh, there's me winning a con as Solaire. I won best individual in this one. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that. Hello. 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 Do you guys even see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's the guy I thought was Haggy, but it wasn't. Oh, this is the guy I was talking to the whole time during this contest. He was a Risk of Rain. He was the mercenary from Risk of Rain. We both won.
Yeah.
Shit.
What was I going to show? There was something. Give me a second. Just this one. Picture's kind of blurry, but look. That's the... Oh, and look, you can see Bibian doing the peace sign back there, and I think that's Hattie right there. Can you guys see that?
Hold up.
Yeah.
There's Bibian in her Hierophant green doing the peace.
Yeah.
And there's Hattie right there, I think.
Yeah. I was
And
right
then
next
there's
to
me.
Vivian.
Big ass Frankie.
She won a host
Wow.
choice.
Look at that.
She
He
won
won
the
$400 for that.
she won the host
wow.
choice.
Crazy.
She won $400. I thought I said 2.
No, it was 400 or 200, I guess. I think it was 400 total they were giving away.
Bro, it's a
Wait,
furry too? Does that even,
Yeah,
does that
that
even
one, it
count?
won. I mean, if they made it, it does. People make fursuits.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of
The thing
a lot
that
of
won
I've
best
seen are
this
bought.
this chick won best in show with her something.
You had to have
outfit.
made it, like, and they require, like, you gotta like show like progress.
You have to show
pictures
proof that
and
you
stuff.
made it, like
Yeah.
progress of building
You
it.
can't just like you can't just say like, oh, I made it.
Yeah, this costume was, or this contest, everyone had to make handmade everything they're wearing. So the fursuit is handmade. It's not, they couldn't buy it. This lady won best master, I think.
Huh?
Well, she has like leather. She fully made the dress. She has like foam.
No,
on her
she
neck
won
thing.
best in show.
Oh, she won best in show. She won
The best master was the Gundam. That was
Oh,
best
yeah, yeah,
journeyman.
yeah.
That green bitch is the best journeyman.
Oh, she won my
She
category.
entered as novice, but then they were like, well, we're gonna
Well,
put you in journeyman.
it's because she probably, I don't know how you accidentally became novice, because you had to type out novice and not journeyman. That's a hell of a typo, I think, maybe. But what
No,
I'm saying
she
is
entered as novice, and they said we're gonna bump you up to journeyman.
they, because you had to put like a email. So if they have record that you entered the contest before, you're not allowed to rejoin the same level that you won already. So this guy, if he comes next year and he puts himself as novice again, they won't let him because they'll have his email and they'll know that he won novice before. Like if you win best in your category, you can't do it again. So she probably won best novice last time or something. Now that she won best journey, she has to do masters next time. I've only ever won best design, best individual, judge's choice, and best good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
It was
he was
a
Deku.
no, that was my Ava. It was a sexy
Good boy.
Yeah, it was a sexy like 18 plus contest. I didn't do sexy poses. I did like the peace sign on your eye thing. And that was it.
Oh,
Pretty much. And like a hip thing, like, you know.
yeah.
You have 85% to hit, and you can't hit. Oh my god.
I'm gonna hit you.
I hate Fire Emblem. I hate it.
My favorite
85%.
was this Momo, and there was a Gundam off the screen on this side.
Yeah, I felt so bad for him.
The Gundam couldn't go on a stage, but he won. I got to watch him get in the entire thing, step out 2 feet, pose for some pictures for like 10 seconds, come back in, and then he said, I'm melting, I'm dying. And they started quickly disassembling him. And they said, wait, the picture's about to happen. He said, I can't, I'm dying. And they were like, we gotta get him out of there.
Wow.
Damn.
It was
You
too
couldn't get
hot.
this man a fan, bro?
That's what I thought. I was like, no, he had a neck fan built on him, but the Gundam was like huge. It like almost touched
It
the
was
ceiling.
massive. Yeah, it
Damn.
was fucking insane.
Find me pictures, you stupid bitch. I need to see.
I haven't found any pictures online myself.
Damn. Because so far, I think, yeah, my favorite ones are Momonga and the Frankie. And then your cosplay looks pretty good.
Check your DMs.
All right, wait, let me change
He's gonna
that.
keep missing. He's
There's
gonna
something
keep
else.
missing.
Hold on, Bibian. There was this guy, right?
Please crit. I'm begging. I'm begging you to crit. Come on, come on. Yeah. She didn't crit.
Thick ass pornograph.
Hey, yo.
She sent me a thick ass pornograph.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, well, that was the
All right,
entire
I'll
con.
post it.
And then so we went to Versailles, like a fancy Cuban restaurant. Hattie kept trying to eat dolphin while we were there.
Ooh, I would eat that.
Oh, the hall picture. Post your thing in Weeb, I guess, or pick, I
Wait,
guess.
what?
What
Oh.
picture?
Your hall.
What you bought? I thought you meant like a
Remember-
hallway picture. Like, what?
No,
Your
you-
hall?
remember I took a picture.
Okay,
on your phone?
okay.
Calm down, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Shut the fuck up. I'll punch
Oh
you.
my lord.
Literally
Oh,
going to
God.
punch you.
Whoa.
No.
Put you in pick.
Put you in Fucking pick shit. I'll put a picture of your fucking dead body once I finish fucking murdering you.
Oh my god.
I don't
Oh
think you
my
should be
lord.
pausing when you say fucking.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't like the pauses when you say fucking,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I don't like that either. We're gonna have to dial that back a little bit.
Okay, wait. It's in here somewhere.
Oh my god. Hello.
Welcome.
You guys want to play like a game?
No.
Okay.
No.
We played
No.
Can you
Uno.
finish the sentence you started saying?
Yeah,
No.
let's play Among Us.
No, I
Uno.
want to like play like a game with you all, like something that
Yeah,
not like a
Among Us.
2-second Uno game, like an actual
I got Monster Hunter.
yeah,
on
but
Game
on
Pass.
PC.
Okay.
There's no
Oh, look.
game that we all have.
Looking
Hey, yo, damn, that looks nice.
We
Damn.
gambled to get the Rayquaza and the Dragapult.
I didn't take pictures of my
Ooh.
Monster Hunters. They're in my
Ooh,
room.
look at that Dragon Pole.
So I got Hattie bought me 2 Monster Hunter miniature figures, like how I have a Rathlos. So now I have Rathlos, Mitsuzune, Zenogre, something I forget the name of, and the bear. I forget the name of the yellow thing I got now. So basically, I have
Fucking
5. I have 5 Monster Hunter figures now. Oh, and then I got
I don't know why
I'll
this
take-
picture is sideways, but
I'll take pictures of it when I go back to my house Tuesday and show you guys. But I also got like some really cool Berserk and Evangelion art, and it's on this paper that's like old, like you'd imagine like an old medieval book, like what it's printed on. It's like on the edges, it's torn and frayed or whatever, and the paper itself is
Weathered
like crinkly.
paper?
Yeah, it's like it looks like old ass paper. You know, and it's like water painted Berserk art and another one of Evangelion with the 2 lances with the Ava. But look at this. She got those 2
Is that a pillow or is that a blanket? The
That's
Robin
a
one,
shirt.
Gudetama?
the good
It's a t-shirt.
Ah, can't tell.
Then she got the art. We got a Yu-Gi-Oh tin, Yu-Gi-Oh stickers. She got a Kaiba one and another Kaiba sticker. She got those 2 Pokemon statues are actually like they swing on it, like they hook on it and they can swing, so they move around and stuff. It's pretty neat. The 2 JoJo like acrylic statue or stands or whatever art pieces we bought from the booth of that Star Platinum. JoJo stickers, and then 2 JoJo figurines, the Jolene and Stone Ocean. I like that. I got her a Jolene one for her birthday, but it's the normal color, and hers doesn't come with the string wrapping around her. This one's like a variant, and it has string, and her arm is like string is being exposed on her arm because she's using Stone Ocean, you know. So that one's a cool like variant. Yeah. Whoa, moody mama, Gary. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream though, cause that's it. I think. Well, what else happened? We went to the fancy Cuban restaurant, the contest.
Going to the Japanese
Yeah,
restaurant.
we went to the mall. I bought Berserk. I bought the original Gundam as a Gunpla, so I have a Gundam Gunpla I'm gonna make when I go home.
Yeah, I got one too. I've had it for 3 years now.
I'm actually gonna make it.
What?
Bitch.
Yeah, you
Damien-
You
Don't
want to
even
keep it in a box pristine, bro?
I'm gonna keep the box, but I'm gonna make them. Hattie bought me at the con. Hattie bought me the 2 Monster Hunter figures. Damien bought me a JoJo shirt with Giorno and Bucciarati on it. Kirsten got me the Berserk art. She got me the Berserk art. I bought the Evangelion art. I bought myself the other 2 Monster Hunter figures. Bibian got those things. I bought her one of the acrylic JoJo stands, a Pokemon, and those stickers, I think. She got the rest herself. We didn't find anything that we liked. Okay, that art piece she has is the only art that we liked enough to buy, that she liked enough to buy. And the art pieces I have came from the exact same guy, so there was like no real art that we liked enough to, because 90% of it was all Demon Slayer, My Hero, and other dumb shit. Or what was it? My Hero, Demon Slayer, and something else, that Chainsaw Man. It was just, that was 90% of the con art, and Spy X Family. So it was pretty boring.
Yeah, that's how my convention was too.
Yeah.
Mostly just those, and a lot of Final Fantasy.
There was only like 2 booths that were selling JoJo art, and one of them was good for like the paper art, I like the acrylic stands and that art piece she got, but that was literally all the JoJo art that was good. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm like, I don't like Chibi. I'm biased against it, so if you like Chibi, there was a lot, I guess. We spent like a whole 2-3 hours total walking the artist alley, like re-looking the same booths over and over, because artist alley isn't the biggest thing, so we were desperately trying to find art, but there was just nothing to find, really. Oh, apparently
there's nothing but shitty artists.
Yeah. But there was the con, there was the exhibitor hall where you buy things, and then the artist alley was a different section where you buy the art. If you leave the convention and go into a mall down the block, basically, there's the second exhibitor hall. We didn't know that until the last like 2 hours of the con trip. So that's where we got the Monster Hunters. That's where she got the Pokemon figures. That's where she bought like a Gudetama cutlery type thing, like chopsticks and spoons or something. I don't know what it was. Travel kit cutlery or something. But that's where we got a lot of the art or figure stuff. But we didn't even know it existed until like the last 2 hours of the con. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, I'm forgetting some type of cosplay thing. I'm forgetting that Zach, I think, took the video of me and Bibian up on the contest as Hierophant Green and Kakumin. He has the video. I was like, I'm forgetting something. It was that. But I want to show my con haul as well, so I'll just post that at the same time.
Do it
Yeah,
now.
I'm not home. It's all at my house.
Why didn't you take a picture before?
I forgot. I haven't been to my house in like, besides the one day I spent during the trip when we were waiting for everyone, I haven't been to my house in like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks or something. Probably the 3. I go back home Tuesday. So 3 days or 2 days. Me and her are going to go back. I got to do the paint repair on Silver Cherry for any paint that might have chipped. I got to put Mod Podge on them to seal it and protect it. Then I'm building a display stand for Silver Cherry out of PVC pipe. So I'm going to put it together so I could display him like a mannequin on it. I have a Templar shield right next to me that I've been working on that has like, it's almost done. I just need to paint the red cross on it, put the wood vinyl on the back, and then attach the pleather handles to it. So I'll do that when I'm home. So I got like 3 things to do when I'm home. Silver Chariot touch-up, display stand, and finish this Templar shield. But I'm excited to get a tattoo. I'm excited to do more cosplays. Oh, next time Hattie comes over, he's doing Ghostbusters as a cosplay.
Yeah.
Which one?
The jumpsuit.
The female version?
I hate you.
He saw a Ghostbuster display booth at the con. It had the proton
cool.
pack. It had
Yeah,
a
it was cool.
Slimer.
Yeah.
What was it for like $80? You could put the backpack on and get a photo
Yeah, it was
shooting
like-
Slimer.
Yeah, $50. Wasn't worth it, but
No, that same booth was at Hero Fest or HeroCon. The one where I went as Nero and Vivian went Doppio. It was there too.
are you mug?
That con was so tiny. It was literally one room. It was like 10 booths and the contest room. Crazy small.
What was the one that was like big as fuck?
That's SuperCon.
Ah.
The ballroom, one singular ballroom, like where they hold the contest in SuperCon, was bigger than HeroCon. So the contest room was bigger than all of HeroCon. What was I gonna say? There's something I wanted to say. Fuck. I don't know. But yeah, that was the whole trip. Fuck you. Oh, the Bibian, tell him how, or Haggy too, tell him how packed this fucking
Yeah,
con
It
was.
was insane.
It was as if, like, I don't know a way to describe it.
I couldn't breathe.
It was, you could not raise your
No
arms.
parking.
There was no parking at all. People were parking in the grass on top of each other. Like, they were blocking each other in on the lawn because there was no parking. But they were still
Is that
selling
allowed?
parking. No, but they were still selling parking tickets, even though
Yeah,
they
it's
were
crazy.
like, they were probably like 200 cars over the. There was no parking, yet probably like by the time we got there, there was like 200 extra cars parked in the grass and behind other parking spots, even though they were still just giving out tickets to park. It was like, what the fuck? We had to park on the side of the driveway in the con, so we just parked on the side of the road. People had to like drive past us. Like, we parked in between basically the road and the guardrail. But the amount of people there, if you stuck out your arms and you could phase through people with your arms and spun in a circle, you probably would have hit like 15 people. That's how packed it was at all times.
Right.
It was crazy packed. The venue only holds like 5,000 people comfortably. They, on their thing, it said they expected 13,000. So it was almost three times the amount of people that should have been there. I don't know why they booked that same venue. They need to go where SuperCon is. They need to spend more money to get the bigger venue. Because there's no way for a fourth year, every year it grows. There is no fucking way they can do that again next year. No fucking way. It was the most uncomfortably packed con I've ever been to. Like, actually to the point where I wasn't having fun at certain points walking around the con because of how many people were there. It was actually unpleasant. I've never been unhappy to walk around a con as I was this
Yeah.
one.
A lot of cons are starting to bounce back since the pandemic. Like my con almost got shut down. 'Cause, the fire marshal wanted to shut it down. There was too many people.
Like, this was my 10th con. I've been to like 3 or 4 cons before COVID, and this one was like, because it's not like 13,000 people is a lot. SuperCon gets like 50,000 people, but they have the space to account for that, you know? Otaku Fest, the building was not equipped for 13,000 people.
No, mine had about 30K. It's getting fucking crazy, dude.
30K.
Yeah.
SuperCon has 50, but it takes the venue is the size of an entire city block, like the entire thing of it.
Yeah. That's
So
what you need these
there is
days.
so much space. Like, you could walk, the hallways to walk down it are bigger than streets. You know? Right, Bibian?
Yeah.
Like, the hallways at
Yeah.
SuperCon are wider than the roads in
Yeah.
Florida. Like, the hallways are huge. It easily fits 50,000. Because it's the entire block in Miami. Like, the building is the entire block. You could walk the whole thing. It's huge. It's like the size of a small mall or something. Or I guess the size of a mall. I don't know. But this con is. I don't know how to accurately describe how many fucking people there were.
There were a lot of people.
Most of the pictures I took were like in the morning, like when we first got there, or we would walk. The person would ask for a picture, and we would walk specifically to a place that had less people, because there were sometimes like that, but almost the entire thing